Blerd Sunbae, and I am literally on the inside jumping and leaping for joy because I'm here today with PG as well as Sophia. How are y'all?
Pretty good.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. How you been enjoying this con this year? All these y'all been here.
Amazing. Like it's like last year, but it feels like everything is more like structured this year.
Yeah.
You know, better structured, which understandable because last year jumped from like 5 to 25
to
plus,
20.
right? So it's like it was understandable, you know. But this year it's like there's nothing else like this. You know,
absolutely.
Nothing can rival this. So it's like it's a blessing, and I'm glad to see it continue to grow.
Amen to that. I'm always super happy to see the progress. It's hard to believe that it went from less than 1,000 people to over 20,000 now.
Right.
It's like, dang, no matter how seasonal I am, so overwhelmed. But it's
Right.
like, okay, we're managing it. We're managing it. So as far as how you got started, was editing initially like in the line for you career-wise at first, or was it a completely different path?
No, what was crazy was like, you mean like editing for Berlin?
Yeah, because that's how I first, I've been watching y'all.
No, yeah. So what's crazy is, well, I've been doing content since 2011. Yeah, so I made my YouTube channel, and I was doing music, right? And then in 2013, she was born, and I was watching this YouTuber called Broken Games HD, and I was like, man, I wanna review games, right?
Okay.
And then 5 years into that journey, I met Dontai. No, not 5, 2 years into, because in 2015, I met Dontai.
Okay.
And him and I like instantly clicked, and we became best friends, and we made a content group.
Okay.
And not a lot of people know, yeah.
Oh.
So it was me, Dontai, Cooley, and Jinx. And
did y'all have like a name or anything?
yeah, it was called KDJP. It was like the first letter of all our names.
Oh, that's
so it's
nice.
KDJP, yeah. And
like a radio station.
right. So like Dontai, he reacted to Berlin's Exposed, and Berlin seen one of my videos, and that we like all knew each other on Twitter. You know, we would like go back and forth on Twitter, and we gamed. Then so I do films, right? And I did a short film for Super Smash Bros. At the time, and I was like, Berlin should be in this, right? So I messaged him. He was like, oh yeah, absolutely. And that's how we first were starting to talk, like, for work, right? We were like, you know, starting to talk. He wasn't able to do it, and I was working at this factory job at the time, and
working hard.
right. So I was doing the factory job, and every single Saturday I was driving to Michigan because I was from PA. Okay, so like I would work Monday through Fridays, and then Saturdays I would drive 10 or 12 hours to go film.
Oh wow.
And then come back Sunday.
Oh, that's some serious dedication.
Yeah.
I gotta give you your
Thank you. And yeah, I contacted Berlin, and then we set up to do our own short film, and we instantly clicked. I came back from that weekend of filming with him, and I was like, I don't want to go back to that job. Like, I want to leave. I was already there for 7, almost 8 years.
Oh wow.
And I wanted to leave. Like, I wanted to do content. And I remember I was in bed, and I was just like, I was just stressing. And I tweeted out, and I was like, if anybody needs edit work, let me know. And he texted me. He was like, yo, bro, so you serious? And he sent me the screenshot.
Okay.
And I was like, absolutely. And that's literally how we worked. And we became friends through that, and you know, everything that has transpired from that.
With your progress and everything in your career, and you know, with Sophia being with you, I'm curious about, you know, I've been watching y'all game together, and I have to know how both of you feel just doing that together. It's so precious to me, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I wonder how they feel, like, especially like you're having your differences.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you gotta pay attention to the action, what are they saying? Like this side story, like the most recent chapters. I was like, whew.
Right.
All right.
Right. It's funny because the entire con, she's like talking about like the story, like still like she's excited for the final season. Okay. She's like, I'm ready to start. And gaming, I know what it did to me when I was a kid, and I know this is gonna stick with her, like even when she's in her 20s, her entire life. So what do you think? Like, gaming, and how do you feel?
I feel like it's just like
Oh, yeah?
It's just like something that will like just be like a part of me for my whole life.
Okay.
So like, yeah.
And how about just sharing that experience? Because I guess to you it's normal, like the whole live streaming aspect. Because for me growing up it isn't. But like,
it's true, it's a different age.
Yeah, like you'll always be able to like look back on that.
Yeah.
Something that I wasn't able to have. So it's like not only is like that gaming experience, but like, is it weird to you, or is it like?
I feel like
is it exciting, like when you're streaming? Because I know you like,
It's mostly exciting. It's like, but like I feel like I'm just used to it because like you've been doing it for like years, and it's like YouTube and streaming. It's like everything's normal. It's normal.
That's interesting.
Now I do want to ask you, Sophia, do you have a favorite character of all the games that you've played? Do you have a favorite game in general? What's that journey like for you?
I haven't really like played I have played a lot of games, but like not like enough to have like a favorite character. I've been I think like I just have a favorite character from Walking Dead. That's really all. Yeah. I got Clementine's hat, so.
Yes, the most boss character. Oh, the emotions every time. It's like no matter how many different ways that I watch it, and like you've had some unique outcomes so far. So kudos to you on that too. I'm just like, oh my gosh, we're seeing like new parts we've never seen before. So, and I think that's very wise to have that perspective at your age of like, okay, like. I don't know who could be the favorite yet. There's still so much more to come for me. I'm just like, oh, this person's my favorite now. Okay, change. So I think that's a good way to think about it.
I still like Lee too. I'm just super sad that he like passed away like that. But
it got my heart. It really did.
Yeah.
And also what they did to Kimi. Like it's just like,
right.
It's like really like that's how the outcome is like. I feel
right.
Like
that was
cheap.
right. That was the last like original character, and they just said, "All right,
bye."
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, but what's hilarious, like for her that no one else sees, is like she's pretty quiet in person, right? And like as soon as I go live, she like turns on this character, and it's the funniest thing because like, and as soon as I like will turn it off, like the stream, it'll go back. Yep. So like it was like maybe like the 2 streams ago, towards the end of the stream, we were just bantering back and forth, and like she just kept talking and talking, and as soon as I hit, she was like, okay. And she just walked off. I was like, no way. Like, no way.
It's like different versions we get to see.
Right. So it's cool that like she's built that like character. It's the funniest thing to see.
Yeah. I feel like streaming has changed the way like I act.
Okay.
Like I was really quiet when I was little. Like I was like
you say you're not little no more?
Okay, we're similar here.
Well, yeah. I had like social anxiety, and now like when I'm on stream.
When you're on stream, you're a lizard.
You're a lizard too?
Alright, my fault.
But
there's
like,
a gang over here.
yeah, but like streaming has changed the way like my personality is. I'm loud now. I'm like myself now. Like I was always worried about like fitting in, but now I'm like okay, whatever. Like
yes, that's wonderful.
That's fire.
Kudos to you. Okay, kudos. As far as as like the long run for both of you, what is it that you're looking forward to seeing in yourself? Oh, you know what? I'll make it a 2-part question. What is it that you're most proud of so far? And what is it that you're looking forward to in seeing in yourself in the future?
Most proud, I would say that I stayed on course in terms of like, I've always had this mindset of like, I would always do what made me happy. Because I remember even when I was like, this is why me and Dante always remain close, even from all these years, is because we always like would do what made us happy as opposed to what was quick or what was like
the microwave society.
Yeah. Back in the day when me and Dante, when we were in that group, we were doing reactions, but there was like a group, right? It was like a reaction community. And now it's like a normal lot, but this was like the beginning of it, and I was reacting to The Walking Dead. And I remember I would react every Sunday, and it would get, hundreds and thousands of views. And I remember at its peak, I was also, going to Michigan to do my short films. And I remember I was just like not happy. Like I was like, I wanna do these films. I don't wanna just do this because it makes like all these views. And I remember I stopped. I was like, I told Dante, and I was like, bro, I don't want to do like the reactions anymore. I want to turn and push more. Yeah, exactly. So it was like, and that was always like something that we always did.
She's been showing me DreamCon ever since. It's actually been my first convention, so I'm hoping to branch out to the other ones soon. Do you have a recommendation for
that's a great question.
Oh, for like other conventions?
Just to try it?
I'm not really big into like the convention, but I will say, y'all gotta come to the ball.
Ooh, okay, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. I have yet to go to a ball, and like the fact that it's closer, because I've never been farther west than Texas.
Oh, really?
So the fact that it's closer helps for sure. We gotta pull it together.
I'm gonna keep doing a lot of like side missions with Eezy and them.
For sure. So that's what we're trying to figure out right now. How can we still make like the podcast work? Because I still want to be in it, everything.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if this meant like the end, like we weren't gonna see you again.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna be. Nothing's gonna change in terms of like the content. Yeah, we're still gonna be doing. We actually have like a lot of projects this year, like big projects coming out. Yeah, plus the ball that y'all gotta come.
I was like, there are so many levels of things to like participate in, from like with like the whole weekend. I was like, oh my goodness, like, okay, let me get the savings up. Let me get this together. I'll start at the ball first. How did that start to come about? Like maybe just the birthday thing, or like was it like, okay, we gotta form this into like a whole event? Like how was the conversation?
Okay, so don't quote me on this, but I believe we were gonna do a speakeasy like tour. So we were working on that, and then I guess it turned into that, into the ball, and it became what it became. But I'm pretty sure he could tell you way more. But yeah, I believe that's how it got started though.
We won't quote you.
Yeah.
Now, when I do tune into seeing like the memories captured from the ball, it's a party.
It's so fire. There's nothing like it.
How do you manage like the crowds and everything from like the big events that you all have to come to the conventions? Like how do you manage that and just kind of, I guess, keep your peace and like your cool, calm collectedness through it all? You too, Sophia.
Yeah, I get like really annoyed. Because
That's real. That's real.
She's so unfiltered. It's hilarious. Okay, speak on it.
I get annoyed, but it's like I don't want to be like rude, so I just say like, you know, like let's move somewhere else so we can like, you know.
Oh, like earlier when we were in the hallways?
Yeah.
I hear
we
you.
gotta leave, like we gotta go over there.
I hear you.
But I was saying it quietly because like I don't want to be mean, you know.
It's like some direction, please.
Yeah.
Or it's
That's
gotta
funny.
make sense.
Yeah, it's because like I get it. So from hers, yeah, because it's like one person sees you and then a line forms.
Yeah.
You know, and then it starts wrapping around. So for me, what's crazy is I am an introvert because I don't like going out, but like this convention, this is though because I've been to E3, TwitchCon, PAX. Did I go to VidCon? Basically, there's nothing like this.
I was about to say you have a lot to compare it to. Wow.
Yeah, but there's
And
nothing.
I heard those are so crazy.
They don't compare.
Wow.
Because this feels more like people want to be here as opposed to the other ones is like they have to be there. In a sense, it's like it just feels more homey here, if that makes sense. It feels like I can't explain it. It's just like it don't feel like you're meeting strangers.
No, that's true. A friend of mine, he was saying that it's like all the Blerds united together. It's kind of like a mix of like homecoming style, like
Right.
Blerd coming thing. Yeah.
Right.
Really. So it's okay, cousin. Hey.
Right. Hey, long distance cousin. Like, right.
I see you again. Family reunion, all this stuff.
Right. So yeah, and I don't know. Maybe it's because like I know people are coming to see us, so like I've tried to go out there just because I know people like fly from everywhere.
Yes.
So that's why it doesn't bother me. Like I could be out there for hours taking pictures. People have like came I don't know where, but it's like, and they're not like. They're not rude. It's like it's literally like fun. And another thing that I do want to add in terms of like Sophia being out here, and everything happening now with her coming out, because I did want her to come out last summer, but wasn't able to make it work, and the struggle of like having her not with me, and you know, just the way everything lined up. Her being out here for 3 months, like it was like that, and that kind of cleared that mindset of like stressing about her, because all I've ever wanted was to like show her my side of things, because I've always felt like, does she see what I do? Does she understand? You know, and
kind of getting ingrained at this point.
right. So I finally got the opportunity to like have her, and this was like the cherry on top. Like showing her this convention, and now this big shift coming up, you know. So it's like, it's just weird how everything lined up, because it was like I was able to show her finally, and now my next journey is about to start.
Brick by brick.
Right.
That's the foundation.
Right. So it's just crazy how the universe works. So it's nuts.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, it's even if we don't have all the answers. It's okay. We're human, so we're not supposed to. But we just keep going forward. Everything, like we mentioned before, comes full circle, and we see it lay out in the path as we keep going. Right. So I'm proud of y'all. I really am. I'm super excited again that I got the chance to speak with you. Thank you. Just thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Who is the woman standing next to PG? Uh-oh. This question alone could change everything. That's my homegirl. I don't know if she want me to put her out like that. What's up, Curry? Okay. Berlin's sister? I would have accepted that answer too.
And there you have it, everyone. It was such an honor to interview PG, hardworking man, dedicated father, and all-around multi-talented content creator. And the bonus of having his daughter Sophia, who's creating great memories with her father and making a path of her own. Thank you so much for watching. And with that being said, Sunbae out.